Verde Montreal paint, carbon fiber sparkle racing seats, and 21-inch black 5-hole wheels. This is the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, and it is for sale here at Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg, which means you're gonna save a ton of money when you get this Stelvio. Let's check it out and see what it's all about for this 2024 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg in Florida with something special behind me here today. We don't get Quadrifolios on the channel much anymore since they've been discontinued from the 2024 model year. And well, this one happens to be very lightly used and on sale with all the goodies. I'm talking about the carbon racing seats. I'm talking about the 21-inch wheels, the Verde Montreal paint that is discontinued and no longer available in the Alfa Romeo lineup. And it's a $2,200 paint job. I'm talking about all the goods when it comes to this 505 V6 power breathing Dragon. We gotta talk about this here. The Quadrifoglio, we missed them. We're ready for the next iterations. But until then, let's appreciate what's behind us and get it for a sale. Now, big shout out to Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg for letting me take a spin around this Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model that they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for their website link. Their phone number is there as well. You guys check out the inventory like this one, give them a call and get this beautiful car off of this lot and in your driveway today. Now, underneath the hood, you already know what you're working with here. All right, we have a twin turbocharged and intercooled 24 valve V6 with aluminum blocking heads and the port and direct fuel injection. Now that means 505 horsepower, 443 pound-feet of torque with this 8-speed automatic ZF transmission, the Giorgio platform, 50/50 weight distribution and carbon fiber drive shaft that's gonna rocket you from 0 to 60 in around 3.6 seconds and a top speed of around 176 miles per hour. With that said, let's hear what that exhaust has to say in race mode. Now, when we mentioned those dimensions for the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, we're looking at a wheelbase of around 110.9 inches. We also have a length at 185.1 inches, with a width at 77 inches, a height at 66.3 inches, and an overall curb weight of around 4,309 pounds. Now, as the sun is setting here, because you know the sun sets so early in the winter time, it's not too winter here in Florida as we're like 78 degrees for our high Fahrenheit. But with that said, the sun is setting, so I have a bit of a shadow here, but it's also showing off that Verde Montreal paint. That's a $2,200 paint job that was exclusive to Quadrifoglio models. Even any other vehicle that had a green paint did not have Verde Montreal. They had Verde Fangio or Verde Visconti for the older models, things like that. So with that said, check out this paint color. This looks absolutely stunning. And for the Quadrifoglio model, of course, in that hood, you're gonna have those breathable gills there, functional feed-through with the honeycomb grille because we have a fire-breathing Dragon under there. Alfa Romeo insignia up top with the dark middle and Scudetto and Cholobo up front. And then, of course, the aggressive front fascia here with the functional feed-through grille, that diamond pattern. The side air inlays here as well with that diamond pattern, functional feed-through. And then for 2024, we got the 3+3 headlights. So the Quadrifoglios got them for this year and they look beautiful with the black housing there. The Quadrifoglio models also have a clover leaf hidden in between the first two here. You probably won't be able to see it on video, but man, does this thing look stunning in this green paint. What do you guys think about this front fascia? Now the side profile is absolutely sick, probably my favorite angle of this specific model. And that's mainly because these 21-inch dark 5-hole wheels with the monochrome center cap, probably P0 tires, and we have the black caliper with red script drilled rotors as well with these Brembo brakes. I mean, that is an incredible looking wheel. Now, Verde Montreal for the wheel wells there as well. All right, and then you guys will see the side skirt. It's also done in Verde Montreal with the plastic cladding on the very underside. We also have the cloverleaf. Yes, the cloverleaf badge right there, of course, because we're working with something serious when it comes to our performance model here, and we know what that cloverleaf means. And then we have the volcano black metallic mirror caps giving a nice shine. Now, of course, Verde Montreal when it comes to the door handles there as well. And then you guys will see gloss black around the window moldings, B pillar and C pillar there. You have black for the roof rails. Panoramic roof turns the roof black with the gloss black shark fin antenna. And then of course the Verde Montreal spoiler with the gloss black side blades. This is a beautiful look when it comes to the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, and I can't be happier to be seeing this thing in this sunsetted light. What do you guys think about this spec? Now the rear profile, of course, looks just as aggressive as the front and side profile, with that beautiful LED light bar integrated into the spoiler, beautiful clear LED tail lamps, as you guys can see, that Alfa brought back, and then you will see the Stelvio badging done in chrome with the Alfa Romeo insignia, and then the Q4 badge, letting you guys know, intelligent all-wheel drive. Now we will see those lights illuminated very shortly so you can see what that looks like, and then of course, we do have the beautiful setup when it comes to the reflectors here, integrated sensors, the breathable side air inlays right here with the honeycomb mesh grille, same with the center with the diamond pattern grille, and then the integrated sensors with the plastic cladding rear diffuser, and then we bring back Verde Montreal to go right into these quad exhaust tips, as you guys heard earlier, looking brilliant and sounding just as beautiful, the sound that we miss when it comes to these Quadrifoglio models in this overall engine setup. What do you guys think? Rear profile, side profile, or the front fascia? What looks the best on this model? And when it comes to cargo, we're looking at around 55 cubic feet of space. We have a 40-20-40 rear split when it comes to our seating here. And then you guys will see the privacy shade here as well. Keep your belongings nice and covered up. You also have LED lights on both sides here with the 12-volt plug in there as well. And then, of course, false floor, lift that false floor, and you guys will have, well, normally a partition here, but you guys can see the batteries right there as well with the tire inflate kit, a couple extra things there as well with tools, tow hook, everything here as well. And then you have a one-touch close or one-touch lock when it comes to the tailgate. What do you guys think when it comes to cargo on the Stelvio Quad? Now, when it comes to fuel economy for the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, we're looking at 19, 17, 23. That means 19 combined city and highway, 17 for the city, 23 for the highway, and of course, premium fuel goes inside of the Stelvio Quad. And as promised, I gotta show off the illumination when it comes to those 3+3 LED lights, switchback turn indicators between bright white and amber, and the high beams and low beams, looking sick. You'll also see we have the reflector in orange there. We have the turn indicator in the volcano black mirror caps. And then, of course, the reflector on the rear with the tail lamp indicator there and the LEDs with the fog lamps there as well. All illuminated for you guys. What do you think about this Stelvio Quadrifoglio? Now let's talk about one of the most beautiful cockpits Alfa Romeo has ever made, right? We're talking about the Sparco racing seats, carbon fiber, Alcantara, leather, and green and white stitching all mixed into one to make such an incredible cockpit. You guys will see the Alfa Romeo insignia embossed there with the stitching. All right, Alcantara for the insert here, and then carbon fiber on the backing and outer. We will see the backing in just a moment once we hop in the back seats. Let's hop inside of this thing with the aluminum pedals, dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal, with the rubber grippies, the aluminum side sill with the Quadrifoglio cloverleaf, and then you guys will see the door paneling here showing off leather uppers with stitching, 3D carbon fiber trim, yeah, that wicker basket feel with the aluminum door handle, your locks, Harman Kardon speaker system, your window controls, mirror controls, and truck release with another speaker here as well, door pull with the soft touches and the stitching, and the soft touches on the door cards as well, and then extra stowage. Close this thing up because we're not done yet. Look at this setup. We have the flat bottom steering wheel, Quadrifoglio style steering wheel with leather outers, Alcantara inners, all right, carbon fiber on the third spoke with the aluminum trim here, red start stop button, the Alfa Romeo insignia on the airbag, monochrome look. It is just a gorgeous steering wheel. We'll get to the buttons in just a second because behind it, we have aluminum paddle shifters, all right, column mounted so you always know where they are. And you will also see we have a manual adjust telescopic steering wheel where we can move this in, lock it into place, however we like it. Now you will also see behind here, we do have our lane keep assist on that stalk with our high beam light controls. And then on this side, you will see we have our washers and wipers and nozzles and everything like that. We also have a thing called menu view, which you'll see that in just a second. Now, with that said, the buttons, we do have on the left-hand side, hill descent control and our driver assistance when it comes to cruise control. On the right-hand side though, we do have our hands-free controls and we have our radio controls here, but we also have our menu controls when it comes to our instrument cluster. It is digital and it came digital for the 2024 model year. And with the Quadrifoglio spec, we have a specific digital instrument cluster because this one shows the cloverleaf, the Quadrifoglio symbol. We press this button here and we can change what's in the middle, like performance, speedo, messages, things like our driver assistance, all that. We have it right there in the center. You'll also be able to change a couple other things like our layout by pressing this menu view button I was talking about here. And you can see we have 3 different setups when it comes to our digital instrumentation. Now, the Quadrifoglio model also has a special page once we get to race mode in just a second. We'll get to that. With that said, keeping over with this flavor, you will see we do have the leather dash with the stitching there as well, all the way across. You will see we have our turbine HVAC vents. Then we have our low beam light controls here. Parking assist, start, stop there as well. You will also see extra storage down here, good for insurance, registration. Once you get caught doing some spirited driving in this thing. We do have that soft touch on the dash, leather with stitching all the way across with the carbon fiber trim all the way across the dash, 3D carbon fiber, aluminum trim here as well, glove box with that bin style look there as well. Now we do have our HVAC vents here with our dual zone climate controls down below. You will also see that we do have our USB 2.0 plug-in, 12 volt there, and we have cup holders, but we can show off the cup holders or hide them with this 3D carbon fiber central tunnel. Same with that wicker basket feel. It is here. It is wonderful. You also have right here on the top that leather with the stitching there as well on both sides. And then we do have our leather shift knob with stitching there as well. All right, this is a 2-track system, so we can go into drive, but we can also go into drive manual mode just by pushing to the left-hand side. We can also flip up to neutral and then click in. We're going into reverse. You guys will see the backup camera right there. P for park, of course. We do have our key fob holder, which I'm using right here. You also see our radio controls here, electric parking brake right here. We also have our home and settings button for our digital instrument cluster here, as you guys will see. This is the 8.8-inch screen that you guys know from Alfa Romeo, and it is also a touch screen as well, so you can use it both ways. But they've had this whole setup when it comes to this infotainment since 2020, so you guys know this system. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this as well. Now, this is what we really want to talk about, our DNA drive mode selector. A, advanced efficiency for our drive mode. Whoops, let me do that again so you guys can see it. There we go. And then N for natural, all right? Everyday driving mode there, right? Bumper to bumper traffic. Advanced efficiency is more for cruise control, highway, fuel economy stuff. Dynamic, exhaust valves open up, dampers soften, and we go into that red flavor where we're moving and grooving, we're vibing and sliding, we're getting some feels out of this thing and really using some of that torque, using some of that 50-50 weight distribution and making some moves. And then we hold for 3 seconds to the right and we turn on race mode. Now race mode turns off your traction control and your driver assistance and gives you the best of what this has to offer. It even changes our instrument cluster with the tag front and center. It says race right there, Quadrifoglio cloverleaf in the red line. This is that mode. This is the one that if you are a skilled driver, take it out on the track and drive it safely. I wouldn't recommend using race mode on regular roads. So that's just my disclaimer there. Now, we do have wireless phone charger pad right here. Armrest done in green and white with the leather armrest there. USB 2.0, aux, and USB-C with the key fob transmitter there. And then we do have our rear view mirror up top here. Then we have our open and close for our sunshade and glass roof, SOS button, dome light, floodlights, all that up top there as well. We have our home link controls for our garage door opener on our visor with our mirrors and lights on both the driver and passenger side. What do you guys think about this Quadrifoglio interior? This is my favorite. I'm going to always vouch for this. I love it. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys love this as much as I do? With our passenger volume being a total of 89 cubic feet in the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, great leg room and everything like that, right? But I'm not even worried about that. Let's talk about what we get to see because we have the carbon bucket seats up front. Well, we're going to see the carbon in the back. Imagine being a passenger back here. First, you get to sit your butt on Alcantara and green and white stitching with the leather mixed in. All right, and then your knees get up and close and personal with these carbon sparkle racing seats. You can see straight through in case your driver goes inside real quick. You can peek up front. But listen, this is beautiful. I love these seats. It's so cool to see in an SUV. And Alfa, bring these back, please. Now, with that said, you also see your turbine vents here as well. Down below, you guys will see we do have our USB-C and USB 2.0 plug-in and some extra storage space there. You guys might be able to see that. Let me get a little closer, see if the camera picks it up. There, probably. And then with this beautiful seating, you also have armrests here with cup holders. Look up top, we do have our dome light as well, but we do get a lot of natural light from up top here. And then the door paneling here, soft touches and leather up top with the stitching, carbon fiber inlay done in that 3D carbon fiber trim. Soft touch on the door cards with the armrest and stitching there as well. Speaker grille with the side sill done in aluminum and our cloverleaf there as well. I mean, who wouldn't want to just ride in the back seat of a Stelvio Quadrifoglio with this kind of spec? Now, while we didn't go over the sticker, I do have a price tag for you guys for this model. Keep in mind that this might not be listed on their website, but it is for sale here at Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg. So make sure you guys give them a call if you don't see it on the website. Now, as far as the price, this is $98,000 plus when it comes to this spec. Yes, $98,000. So with that said, Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg is going to take $5,000 off of the MSRP and take it down to $93,000. Remember, we only have 1,316 miles on this car, so it is very lightly used. And they're taking $5,000 off, so $93,000 is your total price point. You guys think that's fair price? If not, give them a call. They might give it to you for cheaper. Let's see what you guys can whip up. So with the Verde Montreal paint, the 21-inch wheels, and of course the Sparkle racing seats, what do you guys think about this Stelvio Quadrifoglio? Is it worth the price point? That's what I want to know. Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, we'll make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But make sure you guys also check the links down in the description below for Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg's website link, where they have their phone number. All right, their website link will give you their inventory. You give them a call and get this car off of this lot and out there in the streets where it belongs today. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we'll see you guys in the next one.